Hey everybody, Rusty here, and today I'm going to show you how to build the RM airfoil that we've been discussing and working on RC groups. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make it about 3 inches by about 3 inches here, and take this. We'll cut out a wing here really quick, just a sample of an airfoil section and scale. This is going to be a small zero taper wing. I'm just going to demonstrate the technique on. Let's knock this out. Let's flip this over with a little scrap piece of foam here. I'm going to take that. Oops, put that one a little wobbly. Like that one. That across there. And now we have 2 layers here of an airfoil that we're going to make. Just peel these here. Like this. Oops, paper ripped a little on that corner. Let's take this side out here. Let's peel this. Let's peel that. Okay, wind, let's get rid of these just down below so they don't really blow away. You get these 2 pieces here, just using Elmer spray glue. Let's stick these together. Melts the foam a little bit, but just enough to make it adhere really well. Just give it a dusting like that. And give it a few seconds to just attack a little bit. And we'll stick these together and create the wing. And there it is. Right there, there's the wing. Now, first thing I'm going to do with this wing is I'm going to cut my leading edge into a bevel like this, a dull blade. Just put a starting bevel on there, like that. Put it on the edge, like this. Start sanding it, like this, into a round curve with not a sanding block. I like to use my hand on a piece of paper. I get a better feel for it. I can wrap it around the curve. And then just do it by eye. Take your time. Sand it down like this. So you round the edge right down to the hard edge that you're on, like that. You can see the line starting to form in between the 2 sections. Hopefully you can see this. You see there's a line starting to form, and you can concentrate your sanding on the lowest spots of the line, or the spots of the line most forward towards the leading edge. Get it straight. Alright, and there we go. There's the leading edge. That's all I really do. Now I'm going to take the trailing edge here. I'm going to put let's try to do this with this dull blade, but I'm going to put a shallow taper on it like this. Almost the thickness of foam. Like this. A shallow bevel on it. Taper it out. About yay much. Get some meat off of there to start with. Give yourself a surface to start sanding on. I'm just going to take this and sand this down like this. Just like this. Down to 1 thickness of foam, and then out here. Up the wing. Oops, a little too aggressive with this little piece here. But let's pull that back in there like that. Get rid of the burrs. Don't mess it up too much more. And we're going to sample most of it anyways, but do that. And right there you can see that's the airfoil shape right there. Leading edge is sharp, flat in the bottom. Beveled here, rounded bevel, straight all the way back to the trailing edge. Trailing edge, about 25% back, maybe 20% back, but the same amount back as a CG would be. You want to have the most of your reflex taper here, and this little spot that we just sanded in the bottom, beveling that in about, on this one it's just about 3/4 of an inch maybe, really, the bevel is. I maybe went an inch with the marks, but yeah, the bevel is effectively about 3/4 of an inch. You can see it there. And that's the reflex you want. This is the shape of the wing you want. Your control surface next. You're going to put a control surface on. I'll just cut a little piece off of here and show you how it's going to line up. What you're going to do is you're going to tape weave a hinge. Let me depaper this, make it clean. Let's see what we're doing. Now you're going to tape weave a hinge on just like this. It's upside down and backward. This way we're working on, like this. And right there, pretty much flat with the top, should be your neutral. The reflex is built in right here. That creates a little low pressure pocket here, just enough to keep the nose up, just enough to counter the pitching moment of this bevel here, which is trying to pitch the wing down. So you need a little bit of reflex, something to counter this. And this is, there's right here, it's trying to push the wing down this way. This is pulling on the wing here and trying to create a little bit of upward force, just enough to balance it up. Now, with CG, if you're flying in heavy wind, you might want a little bit of reflex. It should possibly be like a millimeter of reflex, like that. And for light wind, you want no surface reflex, no reflex on the surface. But that's what the wing should look like, exactly like this, what I'm holding up here, so you can see that. That's what you want to do. This is how you build an RM airfoil. Real simple. If you have any questions, just post on RC groups, and I'll get back to you. Message me on RC groups, and I'll help you with it. All right? There it is.